I was gonna get Jay, but we figured it out. I'm like, what? I'm like, I know you just said this is such a cute idea for the bottle cap. I was gonna get Jay, but we figured it out. I'm like, what? I'm like, I know you just said this is such a cute idea for the bottle cap. I never thought about it. I was wondering, what is this? It's so colorful. I thought so too.
Hello. You can come and have a seat. It was a beautiful day until it started.
So we're gonna have to put that together in order.
No, sir. Let me go in the office. The R.
So we're gonna have to put that together in order.
No, sir. Let me go in the office. The R. Okay. All right. So who's gonna help me to tap the screen now? Guys, we're gonna talk U.S. immigration. A lot is happening. You would have seen the decision today by the Supreme Court, and a lot of people are gonna be, might be wondering how is it that it affects you. So the Supreme Court didn't particularly make a ruling on the birthright citizenship case. However, they made a ruling on the thingy, what you call it? Okay. All right. I don't know how this works. Okay. All right. So, but the ruling though. Okay. All right. So, but the ruling though is on nationwide injunctions, and basically what I'm trying to say is, if you or your state is not a part of the lawsuit, then you don't benefit. And so, even though they did not make a decision on the merits of the birthright citizenship, it may affect it, right? Because what the court did was to say that even if the executives executive orders are, my internet connection weak. Where's the judge? I'm sorry. How do I fix that? Listen, you guys notice I can't even figure out how this tripod I'm using works. So, alright. I'm all over the place, I know, I'm sorry. Are you guys hearing me better? Is it that my internet is still bad? It's raining and a lot of thunderstorm and stuff, so perhaps that add to it. Let me okay. Alright, so yes, so we were talking about the Supreme Court's ruling and how it affects birthright citizenship. I did say that they did not make a ruling on the merits of, whether or not birthright citizenship is constitutional or unconstitutional based on what the government is saying. However, what they did was to put or to curtail federal judges from making injunctions like the one that was placed on birthright citizenship, which stopped the executive from injunctions like the one that was placed on birthright citizenship, which stopped the executive from implementing that. And so now the executive from implementing that. And so now they have basically more power to the executive. So they're saying if your name is not on the suit, or if perhaps your state is not bringing a suit against the government, then whatever the executive order is would be subjected to you. I don't know if that makes sense. All right, for those who are joining, we're talking U.S. immigration. Remember, everything that we're going to be sharing is for educational purposes. None of it should be understood as legal advice, okay? So you can just ask me any questions. Somebody says, bro, I asked ICE to change my state and they said, okay. Is it dangerous if I moved to California from Arizona? I mean, you can always move. You are required to notify the court within 5 days of moving to the court and ICE. So once you move, you complete your IR 33 and send it to the court and to ICE. You should be fine. You complete your IR 33 and send it to the court and to ICE. You should be fine. Okay? Somebody says, do you file SAGES? Yes, we do. You can reach out. You do move. You just need to notify the court. And it's the same thing, even for those persons who are not in court. If you're moving, you have to notify USCIS. You have 10 days in which to do so, but 5 days with the court. Okay? So make sure that if you're moving, you notify USCIS or the court. Otherwise, you may miss an appointment or something. You have an I-131. Why do you need... you have a green card. Why do you need an I-131? You don't. The green card supersedes the I-131. Tavia says my connection is bad. She wasn't hearing me. All right, so Tavia, I was saying, yes, it's 850 850-920-3475. Let me see if I can get onto the Wi-Fi network, and then perhaps my connection will be a little better.
I'm like, hey, let's try this, let's try that.
Perhaps my connection will be a little better.
I'm like, hey, let's try this, let's try that. When I did the divorce,
one moment. Is pretty poor in TikTok and they're not enjoying the session. One moment, guys. Let me get connected to the... All right. My Wi-Fi should be better now, hopefully. All right. So somebody says, okay, I will be reaching out, but I need one file for my daughter. Sure, no problem. We'll be happy to help you with that. So go ahead and reach out to 850-920-3475. I don't know who that person with the last name Kelly is, but get off my life before I disrespect you. Okay? Because you look like you're working for some sort of disrespect. I have it all over here. Right, Chantel. Cross is for real. The food is good?
The food is really good. I could keep eating. It's good. All right, let me pack all this water.
The lamb chops went, huh?
The lamb chops were the first to go. They were so delicious.
Oh, yeah, they like them?
I didn't try them.
You did? You know,
I don't really do. I've never tried lamb.
Oh, okay.
Or did I try lamb and... Did I eat lamb? No.
I'm not sure. But these ones today weren't bad at all.
Yeah, they were good.
I've been eating good stuff.
Like, here's a good chicken.
It's a good cooker.
Yes.
I am trying to use this thing. Okay. Alright guys, remember to tap the screen and share the live for me if you are... I think I deleted it. It's okay. Guys, it's a thunderstorm here in Atlanta. It's very hot in the days, but then it rains in the evening, so that's kind of good, right? All right. Somebody's saying no answer for me. I don't see your question. Can you ask your question again? I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. Can you ask it again, please? Guys, remember, you can leave your question in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Apart from that, if you're looking to the one-on-one chat, you can send us a text message at 850-920-3475. Yeah, and so initially when we came on, we were talking about the Supreme Court's ruling, which basically gave the administration a win. And basically what they're saying is that federal judges cannot pass or cannot block or cannot do an injunction to halt an executive order unless or only the persons who can benefit are the persons who are part of the case itself. Go ahead and ask your question, Steffi. You have a question on marriage. Go ahead and ask your question. And by the way, guys, just yesterday, someone who came across the border filed an adjustment. Came across the border, got married to retired U.S. military, filed an adjustment as well, parole in place, an adjustment of status. They got their green card in hand. I happen to have been a part of their process, and so I'm extremely happy for them. All right, and that's also just goes to show you that it's possible. Okay, it's possible. Hey, good evening, Jay. I just know if the green card holder can travel. Yes. Green card holders can travel. So don't listen to people out there telling you that green card holders cannot travel. That's false. Green card holders can travel. I know a green card holder who I went to pick up at the airport yesterday. Okay? Talk about asylum cases being closed. So some cases are being closed by USCIS and then you're being forwarded to the court. So USCIS, they're closing the asylum cases and then transferring them to the court, which is placing you in removal proceedings. Once you're in removal proceedings, then the judge will make a decision on whether or not you are to be removed from the US. And so that's something that they're doing a lot right now, especially for those cases that they look at and they think they have no merits. And that's how we say to people, you can't just make up a case and apply because you feel as if, I'm going to get work permit. And when I get a work permit and a social security, that's it. Everything is okay. Hi there, my asylum got approved recently. Is there a chance that USCIS could ever revoke my asylum? Well, if they investigate and they are of the opinion that you misrepresented them in the process, then they'd want to do that. Okay? One moment. Right, so then they'll want to do that. But as I've said this morning in a presentation I did, a lot of people, they'll tell you not to file your asylum now. If you have a legitimate claim, now is the time to file your asylum because you're going to be scheduled an interview real quick. You're going to be getting a decision, and if your asylum is approved, that's good. Now, unfortunately, there are some people who their asylum will not be approved. That's another story. Hey, I have a 10-year green card. Is it okay to travel to my home country? Yep. The green card comes with the benefit of traveling. There's no ban on travel for green card holders. Do not listen to anybody out there telling you that. Okay? Okay, since they're revoking cases, it's getting scary. Yeah. I have a friend. Sorry. You said you have a friend whose case was closed by USCIS and they sent a notice that he's in expedited removal. Has he been here for 2 years or less? Someone says, I have a, can I get a renew my 10-year green card if it's about to expire? What is your reason for asking if you can renew your 10-year green card? What's going on, Ruth? Just what to say. My grandma went for citizenship and she got it. She's 89. Congratulations. Congrats. Less than 2 years, then you are subjected to expedited removal. Yes. Yeah, you can. So especially again if you don't have a good claim, you're subjected. And here's the thing. A lot of people are completing asylum applications and all they're doing is completing the form and they're not even completing the forms properly. Those are the people who are going to be, getting those type of letters. Steffi, I'm not seeing your question. I'm looking for it and I'm not seeing it. I'm wondering if TikTok blocked it, but I'm not seeing your question, okay? But guys, if you're completing the asylum application form, make sure you're completing it thoroughly. Make sure you're providing answers for all the boxes. Make sure you're providing a detailed personal statement that is notarized. Make sure you're providing your witness statements that are notarized. Make sure that you're providing evidence of the country conditions. Make sure that you're providing your psychological evaluation. Make sure you're providing your police report. Make sure you're providing your doctor's report. Making sure that you're providing the pictures that shows the arm that has been meted to you. Please provide evidence with your case. If you don't have a strong case, you run the risk of getting your case dismissed or closed, and they either place you in removal proceedings or try to get you out with expedited removal. Okay. Can a U.S. citizen parent adjust a married over 21? No, U.S. citizen parent cannot adjust children over 21 status. People over 21 that cannot adjust it. Cannot do adjustment of status for them. It's going to be consular processing. Can you renew a 10-year green card? If it's about, yes, you can. Why not apply for citizenship? Call my office. They're offering a discount on citizenship, on assisting you with the process for citizenship. 850-378-1014. Call the office tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday. Call the office on Monday and somebody will help you with that. Okay, Ruth? Interview was done April 9th. Still waiting. That happens sometimes. Hey, good night, Jay. What's the next move if your asylum was closed? Did they send you a letter to say that, your case is being referred to the immigration court? Or are they telling you that they're removing you expeditiously? I'm not seeing it, Ruth. Did you send it privately to me? Or are you sending it in a comment? Okay, so you didn't get that letter, but your case was closed. Are you qualified for anything else? Got a rescheduled interview, but my husband abandoned me. I'm so sorry to hear that, Dempit mother. You want to reach out and let's talk? 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. Send us a text message there and we'll schedule a consultation with you. Hi, Jay. My daughter sent in her I-130 and got a receipt number. Can I send in 485 now? Where's your daughter located? Inside the US? How old is your daughter? And there's some other questions that one would want to ask, to ascertain whether or not, it's now is the right time. They say it on the portal. So you haven't gotten the letter yet. I'm not seeing your message, Steffi, in the comments. I'm not seeing your message in the comments, okay? I'm sorry. Maybe you want to send me a DM, and then after you send me a DM, then I'll respond to you. Okay? Yes, guys, I want to go to 10K likes. Can you help me with that? Can you help me to tap the screen, please? 10K likes, that's where I want to go to. She's 21 years old and she is in state. Who's petitioning for who though? Because if your daughter is 21, you cannot adjust her status. Is the pause on asylum green card still pause? Yes. Yes, there's still a pause on asylum green cards. I only see on the portal that I must reach out to USCIS. Yeah. That's rough. Do you qualify for anything else? Have you done a consultation with an attorney or somebody who you can talk to, share your experience with, and they can say, you know, maybe you need to do this or maybe you can try this. You need to do something right now. Monday morning you should be on somebody's calendar. Okay? Monday morning you should be on somebody's calendar. Are they still doing? Yes, they're still doing VAWAs. It's just that they're taking a very long time to send receipt notices out. As a matter of fact, our office got a VAWA approved 2 days ago. We got a VAWA approved 2 days ago in our office. Alright, 850-920-3475. Text us and we will send you a link to book a consultation. That's 850-920-3475. Text us, we'll send you a link to book a consult. Hey Andrea, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Come on guys, it's 121 of you. Can you help me to tap the screen and share the live? We're talking US immigration again. Everything that we're sharing tonight on the platform is for educational purposes. None of it should be construed or understood as legal advice. Somebody says 850. I keep on. I don't know. I'm using the Wi-Fi. Well, it's thunderstorming outside. But it's 850-920-3475. Joanne, can you text this number to that person that's asking? Yes, then Pitney 850. Yeah, Joanne, can you text it to them? Make sure that they get it. Guys, my number is pinned, okay? My number is pinned. She is petitioning for me. They said, okay, then you're good. You're good. If your daughter is 21 years old, your daughter is a US citizen, you're in the country, you came in legally, you have no criminal background, none of those stuff. You're good, then your daughter can file an adjustment for you. Yes, my team can help you with that. Give us also a text, 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. Okay, I will check my messages once I get off here. On the form I-864, can I use tax returns? And yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's actually the requirement for that form. Hey, Mrs. D. Wright, good evening. How you doing? Thank you, Queen J. 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. I cannot see your message, Steffi, and I'm on the live. I cannot end the live to go and read your message and respond to it. So as soon as I get off the live, I'll read your message and respond to it. Okay? In the meantime, just tap the screen so that I can reach 10K. Yes, call us on Monday, gift from God, okay? And I'm so sorry that you're going through that. I keep freezing. I don't understand. If anyone asylum is granted, if you have an asylum that's granted, you're good. Guys, am I really freezing for real? Oh, the connection is good now. Okay, so why people keep saying I'm freezing? I don't need to go off and come back on. You're the only one that thinks I'm freezing. So something is wrong with your connection and not mine. Shelly, you're the only one that has an issue. So it's your connection and not mine. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, thank you. I have your number, but them say if they need anything else, they will let me know. All right, no problem. Come on, guys, keep tapping the screen. I'm trying to go to 10K likes. That's it. That's it. I'm not asking you for no money or no nothing. I want some money, yes, but I'm not asking you. And remember, if you drop your questions, I'll do my best to answer them. But I want you guys to remember, it's a rumor. It's lies. The people are telling you that green card holders cannot travel. It's lies. It's lies. One of the pages that keep posting all of these lies and rumors and stuff, they blocked me because I went on one of them and I commented and I'm like, I don't think this is true. Where did you get this information? They blocked me. One Jamaican. And they keep posting all of these lies to you guys. They're not true. Just yesterday, I picked up a green card holder. You gotta be careful where you're getting your information from. Go to the USS website and read for yourself. Go to the White House website and read the what you call them? The orders, the executive orders yourself. Stop letting these people tell you lies and you believe them. I haven't received my EAD card. It's been like 3 weeks now. What should I do? Was it already approved? Was it already approved? So that's all I'm going to say. Alright, Reds, if you inbox me, I'll respond to you. But I just want you guys to be careful where you're getting information from. Not everyone on the internet that you see coming and telling you stories and telling you information or giving you stuff have your best interest, okay? Not everyone. And so they're just gonna say things because they know the algorithm is gonna run with it and they're gonna get views and they're gonna get paid at the end of the day. It's a money-making thing. Yes, I charge you for my services, but I'm not gonna lead you astray. Okay, it has been approved. Typically, it takes like, 1 to 2 weeks for you to get it. Did it say it was produced already? A whole lot of them just frighten. Yeah, man, they're here trying to frighten people. My friend is waiting on her I-45 through VAWA. It has been 4 years. When we check the portal, it's saying VAWA typically takes them time. They're not married. It takes usually 1 to 3 years, but sometimes it go over to even 4 years. Have they filed an inquiry? Because if it's outside the processing time, they can file an inquiry. Come on, guys, we're almost there. We're trying to go to 10K likes. We're almost there. Hey, Badman, what's going on? Now, if I took my friend 3 years, it took my friend 3 years for a VAWA. She got her tenure in December. Congratulations to your friend. Here you go, 10KJ. Thank you, Riri Palmer. What if, Lord God, what if you went for your interview and then had to do VAWA circumstances? That's fine. That's fine if you went for your interview and then you have to do VAWA. That's typically fine. Right? Thank you, Chef. Do I have to do over the medical if I got to reschedule interview? No. If they reschedule your interview, then no. Alright, Anthony. Cause you know, okay? Just asking if I have to wait on them for an answer before my daughter. No, you don't need to wait on them. It has been produced from June 9th, but my mom got her on the 12th. Can you call them to follow up to see what's happening? Since they already did the interview. So they did the interview and they have rescheduled you for an interview? Hey, Lovebird. Guys, also, if you're seeing me for the first time, I'd love if you could give me a follow. We talk US immigration. Everything that we share on this platform is for educational purposes. None of it should be understood as legal advice. We did add an offer where we wanted to help 2 to 3 people who were doing the adjustment of status. We wanted to offer you a 50% discount. The offer ended today at 5 p.m. Now, I'm offering The same 2 to 3 people help with their naturalization at a discounted rate. Are you guys seeing work permit processing? Still, yes, yes, yes. I have applied for work permits and they have been processed and the people have had them. I had one approved in like 2 days. I'm not sure I have to ask her if she filed an inquiry. Yeah, double check to see if she filed an inquiry. Do I have to do over the medical if I got rescheduled? No. Why don't receive my travel documents together? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe because your travel document was not approved, right? I have a friend that cross. Can she still get married? Oh yes. And I was just sharing the story that this person who I know, they came across, got married to a retired military. They filed the necessary paperwork, and they got the green card like 2 days ago. And as I said, I was a part of the process, and I'm happy I was able to help. What's the cost? It's $97 to talk with me. $97 to talk with me. It's you text us at 850-9203-475. That's 850-9203-475. Text us there and we'll get connected with you. What's the discount rate? You have to reach out to me, Sophia, so we can talk about the discount. Okay. I came through the border and now I'm married to someone in the Navy. I have an individual here in July. Oh my God, have you done anything yet, Shan? Did you file an I-130? Is it approved? Did you file a military parole in place? Is it approved? What's going on in your world, Shan? When checking my asylum status, can you do so on the USCIS account? Also, what are the other ways? Kevin, it depends. How did you enter the country and what type of asylum do you have? Affirmative or defensive? Hey, Big Body Benz. You call on Mondays, Sophia. Call us on Monday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Alright, call us on Monday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Or if you text the number 850-920-3475 over the weekend, somebody will respond to you. So you filed an affirmative asylum and you want to know, yes, you can go to the USCIS website and check. Somebody says, I love the artwork behind you. Thank you so much, Shelly. Thank you so much. Let me know when you want me to pose in a different direction for you, okay, Shelly? Thank you. So I bet you guys are gonna tell me that you like the books on the shelf. No? You like the bookshelf? No? Do you like the bookshelf? No? Alright, Sophie, you need to talk to me. Call us on Monday. 850-378-1014. 850-378-1014. My daughter does it, that's why. Okay. Jay, good evening. What's popping? Medina, it's K, what go on? Rain or fall, Atlanta, thunder, a roll, lightning, a strike, everything. Somebody says, asylee, we safe. If you were granted an asylum, I would assume so. If you were granted an asylum, I would assume so. For sure, I will. Can you change your lawyer on a VAWA case when waiting on just your I-360? You can change your lawyer, yes, but why are you changing your lawyer? Because you haven't gotten a decision yet? The new lawyer is not going to be able to get you the decision. Pending asylum, I wouldn't say that you're safe. Typically, you're expected to be given your day in court, but right now, they're dismissing some cases and putting people in expedited removal. I filed I-130, 485, 765. That's it, nothing yet. Nothing has approved yet. And the court is aware? Do you have a lawyer, Shan? Make sure you have one. My boyfriend filed for his asylum, but court date is in 2. Don't hear anything about it, what to expect. Wait about again, Remy. 2027 as a citizen, how can I help him? Are you a US citizen? Marry your boyfriend. You're helping others. May God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, me not see the one before. That's why. Remember, me not see one before. Me not see one before, Remy. My number is 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. You have biometrics on Monday, okay? Somebody says, after interview, they postponed my collection date. What is collection? What is collection date?
We gotta hold the digit. It dead?
No, because it keep moving all over the place.
Turn on?
Me no know. No, me never turn it on.
I don't understand.
Oh.
I was like, why is he holding it?
Guys, do not laugh at me because I didn't know that you need to turn on the fire stick. Not the fire stick, the stick.
Him not know how to turn on the digit. And what is, man? I'm so proud of myself. I know something. Eh? Just do so how you want it. It depends. And when you move, it moves.
Okay.
Just like that.
See, I didn't know. Jay, Jay, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Blossom. Somebody said love these two.
Ah, hey, Miss Blossom.
I never miss Blossom, so you don't want to put it up further?
Yeah, man. And you, no, you'll be picky.
No.
No,
Like up, like not so much down on us, like up in our face, so it's to stop showing my big belly.
Oh, you're like.
This is
It's a smart attack. So
no,
everything
man,
in real.
It's
bold.
Mm-hmm. A attorney.
Your phone are dead.
This one is a attorney.
Hey, Fab Shopping.
Good evening. Can you repeat your number? Sure. 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Text that number and we'll connect with you. You'll get a link to book your one-on-one chat. And you can actually use that number to get the link to chat with any one of us. Any one of the two away. Can you travel internationally with, what is that? One UT something? What is this?
What is UT1? What is UT1, caller?
That's the judge.
Jane, plugging the phone.
Yeah, me know. No, the court not aware. I recently hired a lawyer. Rasta judge, then you have individual hearing July. You married to man in a Navy. You filed 485 all sort of 5. And the court no know?
Pop story, gimme.
The court has to know that you have individual hearing. You're gonna put you in one bad situation. To put you in one bad situation. Why is it they review a case after an interview was done? Because they want to make sure that all their ducks is in a row. My daughter is a US citizen but lives in Jamaica. How can? It doesn't matter where your daughter lives as a US citizen, you know, she can file for you. Can he cancel that asylum case and get married since the court date is far away? He can get married. I wouldn't say cancel the asylum, but yes, he can get married. If you want help, reach out to us, 850-920-3475, 850-920-3475. Okay, good evening. Someone want me to help be a citizen in Jamaica, but it's too expensive from Nigeria. I don't understand. So somebody's in Nigeria and want to go to Jamaica to be a citizen? I don't know how to file for green card. I don't know how you file for Jamaican green card. Shan, what I'm saying is you would typically inform, so whatever you file with USCIS, you would typically file it with the court. So the court would be aware that you have an I-130 pending and that you may have a military parole in place pending, and that, you know, the court is typically aware of those stuff. And then the court, maybe if the court, you know, was aware, they perhaps would have extended some sort of discretion and give you a continuance, which is like a further court date or something, you know. Are you a Jamaican? The person wants a Jamaican passport. Are you a Jamaican? Come on, guys, keep tapping the screen. What is the other way? The other way for stay if you're pending asylum? You might get married to somebody, you know, something. Somebody says your internet is bugging out. I don't know, maybe because it's raining outside. I'm sorry. But maybe because it's raining outside. We've been talking for 43 minutes. I'll go for an hour and then I'll up off, okay? Somebody says, can you travel international with an I-751 removal of condition paper? I mean, you possibly can, but I would check to see if I qualify for naturalization, and if I do, then I'll apply for that. Thank you, Fab Shopping, for you. If you have a work permit and a social security and do not have a court date, what should you look out for? A man or a woman that you can marry? Yeah, the persons who are asking about, my internet is good, is your internet not working? Alright, what's going to happen in court in July? The lawyer said he's going to ask for more time. Well, okay. And if you just hired the lawyer, could file a motion already to ask for more time, but me not tell your lawyer for doing work. Somebody said what? It's 700 whatever. Good coverage for, I don't know what that you're asking me. Travel insurance? I don't know, I don't do travel insurance. Hey, good night. Question, if you come to the border, can you get married? Yeah, man, you can get married to a normal citizen. You can. Somebody else asked, what if you have a master hearing next month? Can you do a change of venue? You can. Fraskid Wagwan. Hey, Sheena, I'm doing good. Thank you so much. So getting married is the option for pending. I'm not saying that's the only option, but that's one option. So can we file for an asylum, and how much is your... My consultation fee is $97, and we'll have to talk to see if you qualify for an asylum. You can send us a text message at 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Can you take classes after your transition from F1 to asylum? You still can, but you won't consider it as an F1 anymore. You understand? I'm in Seattle. I'm in Atlanta, but it doesn't matter where I'm at. I can serve you from wherever you are at. Hey, hope all is well. Was asking question. Don't know if you see it. Hey, Sean, I didn't see your question. Can you ask again? The number is 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. If I file asylum but now married to a veteran, I also filed I-130, I-131 as we asked the judge to cancel asylum. Okay, not bad. But I wouldn't have asked the judge to cancel the asylum. I would have, still filed those, notify the judge that those are filed, and then call USCIS every day and beg them to approve the case. So they won't ask you for I-20, and no, they won't, because you're no longer an international student, or you're not trying to be classified as that, right? My son filed for me, and my green card is going to expire next January. How can you help me renew? Yeah, we can help you, Charmaine. Give me a call or send me a text message, 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. What do you think is best? Remy, boy. Oh, if you should change lawyers? It's up to you now, Remy. It's up to you. What do you think? Do lawyers have to represent in the early court date? It's best to have a lawyer from the early part out. Yes. What's the next step after I-130? I'm currently waiting to be approved. I don't know anything else, Sarah, about your situation, but more than likely after I-130, a lot of people try to do 485, depending on their situation, but I really don't know anything about yours, so I can't even say much. All right? Can I go in the army if I cross the wall? When you have a green card. So you must have a green card in your hand in order to be able to join the army. All right? Yes, no problem. I look forward to hearing from you guys on Monday. Somebody says, hey, good night. Question, if you come to the border, can you get married to? Yeah, man, you can get married to anybody that you're in love with, Miss Nonchalant. Anyone that you're in love with, you can get married to them, Miss Nonchalant. For real. Real. File I-130, 75 days now, but nothing yet. Have you gotten a receipt? Have you gotten a receipt notice, Remy? And USS typically, they don't. Okay, but USS typically don't make a decision on an I-130 within 75 days. They typically don't. No, I'm not in Tallahassee. I'm currently in Atlanta. If I came to the border and I get married to a citizen without going back home to update my stats, it depends. Were you paroled when you came to the border? And that citizen that you got married to, are they active military or retired military that perhaps can pursue a military parole in place for you if you weren't paroled? You understand? Okay, you were not paroled. Okay, got it. Somebody says, I'm pending 535 days for I-130. Yeah, Sheena, those are usually the wait times. Those are usually the wait times, not 75 days, as the other person is saying. My phone number, 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Have master hearing in August. Think I should be worried if it was to be in June, but the judge gave me more. No, I wouldn't be worried, Remy. But have you let the court know yet that you filed an I-130? Can give some options for overstaying visa. It depends. A lot of people who overstay their visa in ASEAN, them find a little catty and get married too. Some of them, the reason them overstay is because them qualify for an asylum. So it really depends. You understand? It really depends. Yes, Sheena, is stressful. I'm married to a military person and I need to file parole in place. Yes, we can help you, TikTok King, all day, every day. This is what we do, right? We can help you. Send us a message, 850-920-3475. That's 850-920. I wonder if I write number method or not. Yeah, man. 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. The number is right up top there. All right, somebody says, say back the number, please. It's right up top, guys. 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Okay. Yeah, man, the number correct. 850-920-3475. Good evening, good evening. So yeah, man, if you came across and you know you're married to a military person and you want help with filing the I-131, you can reach out. And where a lot of people make mistake too, they think that because you came across the border and you got married to a military person, all you should file is the I-131. No, that's not the only thing. There are a lot of other forms that needs to be filed. And if you came across the border, more than likely it's done as if you're in removal proceedings, and so you're going to need help with the court proceedings. All right, and our team can help you with that. Consultation is $97. Send us a text message, 850-920-3475. Consultation is $97. Okay, really need a military parole, a military husband. You have to go live close to one of the base them misses, and nobody run nothing, you know, until you get ring pan finger. Okay. But consultation, guys, is $97. You can reach out to us, 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. Okay. You can send us a text message. We'll respond to the text messages over the weekend. But if you call, it's best to call Mondays to Fridays. Somebody said, run what? You know me I talk about. Because I'm going to be a little messy right now. A lot of uno come off foreign in a relationship with US citizen, and just open up on the foot and I run between on the foot bread, and the people in not even know say on the foreign and no paper. If they can't marry you, you can't give them none in front. And I'm sorry, I should not be talking like this, but me I tell you the truth. Good evening. Pending asylum case. Got charged for DV. And ICE pick up at court. I'm so sorry to hear that. But you see, when they don't put on the 7 of them look a problem, then they look a problem that happen. Somebody say, why too sweet? Is it better? Is it better is you? I don't get that. I don't get that. Is it better you get... I mean, it depends on your situation. What's so special about military people? If it is that you don't have a good entry, then you might be able to get a military parole in place. So that's what is special. The number is 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. Hey guys, how is everybody doing? My sister and her kids live in Florida. They are in Jamaica now. Will they be able to come back? Yes. Let me ask you a question. What's their status? Fancy face? Lord, if you don't run, Lord, if you don't run, come. I filed I-130 for my wife in March 2024 and still haven't heard anything yet. You can ask USCIS to expedite it, you know. Talk about the one them where they're with people where in the same, but Jesus Christ must not talk about that. Some people come across the border, condemned people come across the border with them. Which part this I can help you now? Me not see no help there so. You can't come across the border and there with somebody when I same position as you. You have to look somebody in a one better position than you that will be able to help you. Yes, the green card holders, they will be able to come back. Yes, they would. You're a US citizen. Okay, congrats. Somebody here says, Amiata, boy, me throw me stone, you know. Okay. And me fling me stone in a ag pen and you ball out. But me not, but I truth. Is there a fee? A fee for what? But you can't come off foreign and have no papers and you're going to with somebody when I have no papers too. Well, go on there, so. Yes, I do file N400. You can reach out to me again, 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. I came across the border and married an 85-year-old man. See there? She loves sugar daddy, so she married one sugar daddy. She loves sugar daddies, so she married one sugar daddy. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, people need to stop scaring people. Yes, fancy face, they need to stop scaring people. They really need to do that. Well, you can reach out, Miss Stewartson, and let's see how we can help. Look at you, boy, you're lying. Ciao. She love the sugar for true. But even if you got married to an 85-year-old man, once you're able to show proof that your marriage is real, once you can say, listen, US says, me never married a man if you no green card, no, I married him for money. Okay? I married him for money. So, deal with me about the money part. Nobody can tell me about we get married for no papers. I man saying want give me papers, can't want me for travel with him. But I just the money me married him for. Understand? My number, guys, is 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Okay? Boy, I have me 10 years and still afraid for God yard. Me don't know why you're afraid in and green card holders can travel. Me not see nothing out the way I stop them from traveling. Okay. Look how much o'clock. I'm still there. Guys, 3 minutes to the hour. My brother from another one. What's going on, Vish? What's going on? And for help pick out in great year there. You hear you fresh kid, but for help pick out great year. But yeah, but you love whatever you love, right? Yeah, man, green card holders can travel. I don't know what the big problem. When I listen to bag of people on TikTok when I'm no sense. People that are just looking at high, people who's just trying to get some views so that they can be paid. And they realize that they can tell you stories, you will run with the stories, and then so that's what them do. 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Again, 850-920-3475. If someone has an asylum pending and a court date for August is in ICE custody, can your lawyer get them an earlier date? Perhaps yes. You can reach out. Yes, she definitely want to do a bond. Give me one moment and let me bring her to come and talk. So I'm gonna have her talk about what a bond is when you're detained by ICE, and you want to come out, basically.
All right, guys, it's Attorney Deani Winterfunde. Happy Friday, everyone. What is a motion for bond? A motion for bond is like asking the judge for a bail. In other words, judge, please let me out. Typically, anyone who has been detained by ICE or anyone who comes into contact with ICE or a law enforcement agency who then turns them over to ICE, they're eligible for a bond. What does that mean? We get to go in front of the immigration judge and say, look, Your Honor, I have all these things that are in my favor. I have a job. I have a sponsor. I have some kind of relief, meaning, you know what? I may have a U.S. citizen wife. Your Honor, I have this charge that I need to take care of, and I'm eligible for some kind of relief. And typically the judge will look at these, what we called motivating factors, Vanessa? Mitigating factors. The judge will look at these factors and say, you know what? You're not a flight risk. And we'll tell the judge, Your Honor, look, tell me, Your Honor, I have an attorney, or we'll be speaking on your behalf. Your Honor, this person is not a flight risk. They're going to show up to court. They have retained us to continue their representation. They have a proper address. Them live somewhere. They live somewhere. They have family members. Your Honor, they have a job. They have been living in the United States for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 30 years. Please release them so they could go and continue to litigate their case outside of being detained. It is a really nice measure that can be used just to get your loved ones out of jail, right? Typically, the judge will set a bond amount, and a lot of times we ask for a low bond, 1,500, but the judge may say, you know what, it's going to be 10,000, it's going to be 15,000, and you get to work with someone. You get to work with a bondsman, somebody who can give 10% or something of that sort.
I found one in New Jersey for 8%.
8%. So it's a percentage. So you might hear your loved one say, oh, the judge says that my bond is $10,000. You just need to pay 8 or 10%, right? And put up the bond. Typically, some of the strong factors we're looking for are sponsors. Who's going to sponsor you? Who's going to say to the judge that they know you? Your employer can be a great sponsor. They don't have to get all that money, Lovebird. Tap up the screen, guys. They don't have to get all that money. They do not have to get all that money. Tap, 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 tap. They don't have to get all that money. Tell your friends that we're over here talking about motion for bond with the Asylum King and the immigration boss and the fabulous Miss Vanessa from out of Las Vegas. They don't have to get all the money for the bond. So if the judge says 10,000, some bondsman, right? Some agency can say, you know what, give me this, a car title, give me something to secure this, and I'll pay the bond for you. You only have to pay 8 or 10%. Does that make sense, guys? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what a motion for bond is. What are we doing at our firm this month? We're doing bond motions for $5,750. That's it. $5,750. So if you can't find the cash to pay the bond, you cannot come out of jail. Thank you for the 1s. Put the 1s in the chat. And I'm asking 5 of you to share this live onto somewhere so people know we're talking about motion for bond. It's Friday night. Nobody wants to be locked in a detention center. Beg, borrow, or whatever to help your family members. All right? Does that make sense, Lovebird? You don't have to find the $10,000. You don't. Any questions about bond? Motion for bond. Makes sense. Them say it makes sense. Thank you. Tap up the screen, guys. I want to make the numbers drop because me I talk about bond. A jail loan and love. But what is? Yes. So that's another thing. They're building a holding place in Alligator Alley, in the Everglades in Florida, where they're going to be holding a lot of people, guys. They're building. And can you imagine how we as attorneys are going to get into this facility? Alligator Alley is where the alligators are, you know? And they're building a whole place in the Everglades for additional beds. A lot of times, the government don't have enough beds for you. So they're building this additional place. Thank you for tapping up the screen. In our firm, 813-807-7015. Motion for bond, 5,000. Some firms are charging 10,000. Some are charging 12,000 just for a bond. Yes, Fab Shopping, it hot and miserable down there. So you were released from ICE custody with what? 8,000 bond, but I can be arrested. But can I be arrested with it? Typically, you have to do something for ICE to come back with you. Don't you think? They're not. If you get let out on bond, you'll have to do something for ICE to come back and say hold you again. I understand you're being scared, pretty. We understand. But for the most part, if you're released on bond, make sure if you have ICE check-in, you go to your ICE check-in. Make sure if you have a court date, you go to your court date. Make sure you file some kind of application for relief. Right? You have to keep this up. Just because you get released on bond does not mean, oh, I've won my case. You have not won your case. In fact, you may have started out this process without even being in deportation. You could have started out this process in minding your own business. And you got pulled over by law enforcement. The sheriff pulled you over. And the sheriff realized they don't have no proper papers. And so they put an ICE hold on you. So it's these steps that's happening. These steps that's happening. You want to get married, what to do? I would encourage you to follow Jay Carter. Since you are paroled and you want to get married, I assume you must have somebody. You have somebody for married to, I assume so. If not, follow Mr. Jay Carter. You were in ICE before for 1 hour. Oh, wow. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I won my asylum case, but I'm so scared to book an appointment to change my status. No criminal records. Definitely reach out to Mr. Carter. These are things. They don't call him the asylum king for no reason. Do you do renewal Jamaican passport? Yes. You can reach out to Mr. Carter. And he will sort you. Yeah, man, if you have a pending case and you have an ICE check-in, you definitely need to be talking to an attorney. Because a lot of times what we're seeing happening at these ICE check-ins, they are going to detain you. They are going to detain you. All right? I just wanted to pop on, guys, and give you a little bit of advice. Like I said, we have a special going on in the firm, a bond motion for bond, $5,750. Motion for bond. That's what we're doing this month. That's our campaign, the Bring 'Em Out. You know that song? Bring 'Em Out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. We have the Bring 'Em Out campaign, getting your family members home in time for July 4th. All right? Thank you all so much. Listen, Jay gonna come back on and talk with you a little bit more. But if you're asking about a motion for bond, it's that thing that we used to get your family members out of jail. Don't let your family members sit in jail. Don't let your family members sit in jail. I'm begging of you. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Taps and roses, guys. Taps and roses. If your court date is next year, will ICE detain you? We don't know. Every day the president is changing the rules. Every day he makes someone else a priority. So even though your court date is next year, you should be reaching out to the asylum king and saying, hey, my court date is next year. What should I be doing?
Right now, if the ICE officer is sent for their mother,
is Jay Carter your son?
Look at the pertinent question.
With favor, Agent Quentin, with me and Jay favor. Thank you for following. Thank you for following us, guys. We appreciate you. They say we favor Jay. So I guess I'm my son then. No, somebody said, no, you're my brother. Pretty say it's our brother. He said, Toby, a pretty smile alike.
Okay.
We're not trouble over here now. You have a removal order for missing your master earring. What can you do? Reach out immediately and let's do a motion to reopen.
Let's talk about that. I saw a video today and guess what happened? This Jamaican guy went to Federal Plaza, went to the courthouse because he wanted to talk to the judge because for some reason he got a removal order and he wanted to go reason with the judge to see if the judge can help him out.
It no works.
And you know what happened? ICE was there, they picked him up and he's going to be deported.
It doesn't work like that, guys. If you get an order of removal in absentia, meaning in your absence, you were not there. You were not there. Jay's my dupes. If you... So Jay have dupes over TikTok. So if you get an order of removal, right? Please don't go to the court. Don't go near ICE. Reach out to someone. Reach out to one of us. Don't do that.
And the way you know if you have an order of removal is put your A number in the EOIR, case automated system, and then it will pull up, right? So put your A number in the EOIR, case automated system, and it will pull up your information. And if there's a removal order there, you will see it, and then you know, say, you have to lock up in the house under the bed.
Yeah. And if ICE not, don't answer. If you're calling about a motion for bond, 813-807-7015. Call us on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, call. Or if you want to just book a chat right now, you could go to winterlaw.com. www.winterlaw.com. It's Friday night. We're just chilling in Atlanta. Chilling like villains. Chilling like villains. Chilling like villains. Chilling like villains. Chilling like... Bring them out. Bring them out. Ooh. Bring them out. Bring them out. Yay. Bring them out. Bring them out. Ooh. Bring them out. Bring them out. Yay. Bring them out. Bring them out. Ooh. Bring them out. Bring them out. We started the Bring them out campaign. Jay, they would like to call or text you tomorrow. That's okay. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, man, we have to have energy in our battle. We are fighting our war. We're in a war. We're fighting war. You can't come a war and have no energy. All right, Mr. Carter, back to you.
All right. So thank you again for sticking around. Thank you for sticking around. Someone said that's the energy. Lorna said J is Medus. Okay, got it. I have a removal order for missing my master hearing. What can I do? You need to get an attorney to file a motion to reopen. You can reach out to us 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Call us tomorrow between the hours of I have an 8 a.m. So call me between anytime from 9 o'clock until between 9 until 11 because I have a meeting at 11, and then that's finished at 1, and then anytime after that. Okay, Jay, how much is the discounted for AOS? You gotta reach out to us, Chevy Boo. It's 50% off what we regularly charge. Gotta reach out to us and we can get that sorted out for you. Somebody says, I got my asylum approved and green card too. Well, my situation, Army, you have a green card. Congratulations. Go and sit down. I have ICE check in February 2026 and master here in 2026. Well, what have you done though? Have you filed anything yet? Have you filed anything yet? New York, what's the process? If you were detained in New York and they move you to another state, you got to call the number so that you can get a bond. So call so that you can get a bond done, okay? I'm going to call you by 10. All right, no problem, pretty. But thank you so much, guys, for coming on this evening with me. I've been talking to you for 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's been a pleasure. It's a Friday evening. I should be somewhere drunk. I'm going to go and get that done, okay? So you enjoy yourselves for the rest of the evening. Thank you so much for coming on. For those persons who really want to reach out to me, you can text me or call me 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Again, text or call 850-920-3475. If you're going to call us tomorrow. If you're going to text us tonight and we'll respond to you. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Good luck, everybody. Good night. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you so much for all the support. Remember, don't listen to everybody on TikTok. Some people just looking for some hype. And guess what? They're getting it because you guys are listening to them. You guys are believing them. And you guys are getting scared. As me journey, I leave me there a long time, man. 101 something. Me there a long time, man. I'm out from like 7:30 this morning. You understand? So don't get deceived easily by all of these little people on TikTok looking some hype and stuff. They're just trying to get a payday. Don't listen to the wrong information that they're providing. Green card holders, yes, you can travel. There is no ban on travels to green card holders. So don't believe them. Alright? Thank you so much again. 850-920-3475. 850-920-3475. That's the number to text or call if you're calling tomorrow. And we will be happy to assist you. The number again, guys, is 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. Again, 850-920-3475. Thank you so much for joining. Have yourself a good evening. Walk good.